Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks and the Portland Trailblazers. So the Bucks win the tip. Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Tries the hook. Doesn't go for him. And it's Portland the other way. Here's Kersey. Driving to the basket. Count it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Robertson. Out left to the wing. Here's Dandridge. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Williams. Pass to Drexler. To the inside. Duckworth. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Robertson. Over Porter. Cash money from 16 feet away.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Here's Drexler. Back to Porter from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all three from the field.
Here's Robertson. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
From anywhere in the lane, Robertson's strength and quickness usually means he's the last man standing.
Left side Porter. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
Abdul-Jabbar. Kersey pulls it in. And the basket is good.
Well, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second chance opportunities.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Drexler. Here's Kersey. Lets it go. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Here's Robertson. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And it's tied up with that one. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Drexler. Puts it up from 12. Smith with the rebound. Pass to Dandridge. Deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
There's the double team with Porter. Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Porter. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Dandridge. Fires the 3, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And so here's Portland. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Here's Porter. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Here's Milwaukee. To the paint. He has 7.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Portland trailing here. Outside Porter. Pass to Kersey. Here's Duckworth. Shoots a fadeaway. That's short off the rim. Here's McLaughlin. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's Robertson. Up and over Porter. Robertson's shot is off.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Robertson. Porter with the steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Blocked.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Here's Robertson. He's guarded by Porter. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Timeout called. Portland.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Now here's Porter. Defense is right there. Pass to Drexler. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. Here's McLaughlin. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Yeah, defensively, this is a mismatch. No contest. Jabbar with his length at the rim, forget about it.
Here's Drexler. Pass to Duckworth. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
To the wing, right side. Here's Robertson. He's guarded by Porter. Offensive rebound. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside Porter. Pass to Williams. The rebound by the Bucks.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense. Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Williams. Tries a 10-footer. Smith with the rebound.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Robertson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside Porter. Pass to Kersey. From the wing. Here's Williams. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Well, I tell you what, Williams really excels as a rebounder because he embraces all of the thumping and bumping and grinding that's required to get to the offensive glass.
And down it goes. 2 points. He's got 6.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Kersey. Here's Drexler. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's Robertson. He's guarded by Porter. And Robertson gets it to go.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Outside Porter. Out to the wing. Here's Drexler. That one a little long.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Robertson. Give him 8 points now.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
To the middle. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Dandridge. Williams defending. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Robertson. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Driving in.
Drexler got the nickname Clyde the Glide for reasons on display there. Loves to jam it home.
Milwaukee in the lead. Smith outside. Pass to Robertson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Well, you know, if you're playing Robertson to score, not a bad idea, but that means you're going to leave other guys open, and he'll find them.
Timeout called. Portland.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
So both teams changing it up here. .144 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Drexler. Outside Davis. The rebound by the Bucks.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's Allen. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And now a 10-point Bucks lead.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Portland again missing. Milwaukee with the ball. .54 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Robertson. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Pass to Drexler. And here's Robinson. Clock at 6. Here's Ainge. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Cunningham lays it up and banks it in. And the Bucks lead by 12.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Drexler. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Well, the job of penetrating that they've done so far has really been excellent. I mean, they've done a nice job driving to the hoop effectively.
Here are the Blazers with the ball. A 12-point game on the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Lets it go from 11. Bryant, the second chance points on the tip-in. Bryant's got his first points of the game.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Now here's Allen. Just 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Here's Drexler. Looking to end this. Oh my goodness!
Anything in the bag on that one.
Yeah!
Bring it home. Send it in. Throw it down.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Now here's Allen. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Here's Ainge. Allen defending. Robinson on the wing. Tipped.
And the massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Ainge. Outside Davis. Here's Ainge. Allen defending. Pulls up on the wing. The shot no good. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. To the inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's good. Off the glass. He's got 19.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And they'll keep possession. Ainge can't hit.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Down low. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he dunks it down.
And, you know, that's a nice pass, you're right. I mean, that's the mentality of Allen. He won 2 college championships, both on very unselfish teams.
Timeout called, the Blazers.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
So both teams making some changes here. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Davis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Both free throws good from Davis.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Robertson. Give him 8. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, I tell you what, understated but valuable at both ends. Competes at the highest level. Bobby Dandridge, one of the special ones.
First one falls. And he makes both free throws. Here's Ainge. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Outside Robinson. Here's Drexler. Can't get it to fall.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now here's Davis. Here's Ainge. And that one hits the back iron.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Ainge. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Up top, Robinson. Pass to Drexler. 5 on the clock. It's deflected. Here's Dandridge. Inside. And it's Cunningham missing. And it's the Blazers with the ball. They trail by 16. They get the rebound. And finished off by Davis.
Wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
And you got that right.
I don't know how he was able to execute the reverse with that stingy defense that was being played there.
Here's Cunningham. Here's Allen. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And the first one at the line is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Smith, he's checked in for the Bucks. Second free throw, no good.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Robertson. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Ainge. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Porter gets the bucket.
Porter and the 3-ball. That's a lethal combination now because he's consistent from outside the arc.
Here's Robertson. He's guarded by Porter. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Ainge. Milwaukee with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Robertson. He's got 10. No good off the glass. Here's Ainge. Here's Cooper. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Milwaukee with the ball. They lead by 11. Out to the right wing. Baseline jumper. Off the left rim and out. And it's the Trailblazers ball. Pass to Kersey. From the low block. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Robertson. He's got 10. And the Blazers making a change here. Down low. Here's Smith.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Porter with it. He's got 7. Pass to Ainge. Here's Duckworth. Here's Ainge. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 6 to shoot. Here's Porter. That shot off the mark. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Here's Dandridge. Pass to Robertson.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Here's Dandridge. To the inside. Here's McLaughlin. The rebound by Ainge. So it's Portland now. It's a 13-point game. Here's Kersey. Outside, Williams to the wing on the left. Here's Ainge. They get it again. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks. Here's McLaughlin. To the left side wing. Here's Robertson. He's guarded by Porter. Pass to Robertson. Shot clock at 6. He shoots again. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And the Bucks making a change here. Allen's checked in. And it's the Blazers with the ball. They trail by 16. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Duckworth. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Duckworth is a mammoth guy, a giant of a guy, a towering 7-footer who really knows how to use his body inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Here's Dandridge. Pass to McLaughlin. Allen with it. He's guarded by Porter. 4 on the clock. Puts it up. And again, it's the Bucks missing. Here's Ainge. Looking for his first basket still in this one. The three. Here's Williams. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Allen. Pass to Cunningham. Here's McLaughlin. Now Allen. Up and over Porter. Rebounded by Duckworth. To the paint. Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got 6 here in the quarter.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Allen against Porter. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Dandridge. Unable to get that one.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
Here's Ainge. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
Talk about a nice-looking stroke. Danny Ainge has one. He's a consistent, deadly shooter from beyond the arc.
Williams against Smith. Here's Cunningham. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Portland trailing here. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Kersey. Rebounded by the Bucks. At one point, they led by 16. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And, you know, defensively, you know you're in for a long night checking McLaughlin. He is constant motion and a terrific scorer.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. To the middle. Tipped. Here's Drexler. And the layup is good off the glass. 10 points for him.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Now here's Allen. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And he gets that one. 24 points for him.
Nobody does it better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the paint. Magical, length, size, touch, unguardable inside.
Here's Porter. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It was a fast pace for Milwaukee at the outset. They led by as many as 12 points, fueled by tough defense and great offense. They were sitting on top with a 12-point lead at the end of the first quarter. In the second quarter, they didn't play quite as well and were outscored, but still were able to head to the locker room up by a solid 9 at the half. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Bucks?
The difference so far has been the efficiency of their offense. The ball movement is really good. They're not afraid to use the whole shot clock if they have to. Overall, they're making every possession count.
And Kenny, what did you see from Portland?
Hey, Ernie, it's not hard to see while they're down at this point. They're not even shooting 35% from the field. They've got to come up with some new wrinkles. If they can create better shots, then they have a better chance.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Here's Drexler. The shot won't fall. And Milwaukee the other way now. And for the Bucks. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Drexler. Out left to the wing. Pass to Duckworth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A shot from the high post. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
About a minute played here in the second half. Here's Robertson. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Now here's Porter, guarded closely. Misses from close range. Here's Milwaukee. At one point, they led by 16. McLaughlin. Drexler grabs the board. And here are the Trailblazers now. 11-point game. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And, you know, Kersey is a really solid offensive player, but where he really makes his mark is as a lockdown defender.
And he drops the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Down low. Here's McLaughlin. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Bucks lead by 11.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Count that bucket. He's got 14.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
To the inside. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like Pound Cake. You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out of his shot and gave it up.
Here's Robertson. He's guarded by Porter. Pass to McLaughlin. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Robertson. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Portland trailing here to the right side. Here's Kersey. Here's Duckworth. Covered by Smith. Duckworth, no good. Here's Dandridge. Porter pulls it in. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Drexler. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Pass to Dandridge. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Right side Davis. That one no good. Milwaukee in the lead. Inside. Here's Smith. And that one is hammered home.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now here's Davis. Releases from 15. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Robertson. To the inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
5 to shoot. Here's Drexler. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Pass to Robertson. Over Porter. Robertson's shot is off. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
The baseline J. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Robinson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Allen, he's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Robertson. He's guarded by Porter. Clock at 4. Davis on the double team. Here's McLaughlin. Portland grabs the miss.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Drexler. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Allen to the middle. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Another thing that jumps out to me is
Two
the
shots.
big number of assists that they made over the course of this game.
The first one falls. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both good from the line that time. Here's Drexler. He's got 18. Pass to Robinson. It's picked off. Here's McLaughlin. To the paint. Here's Cunningham. Yep, that one goes.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
One shot.
Here's Ainge trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Outside Davis. Three-pointer off the mark.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Allen, pass to Smith. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Cunningham. Smith outside. Clock at 6. Allen finds Smith. Here's Cunningham. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And he lobs it up top. And a big finish by Robinson.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he's got 28 now. Back to Allen. Pass to Smith. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over Bryant. Up again. Drexler grabs the board. Cunningham's gone just 2 of 7 from the floor here. Down low. Davis lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got 6 points.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Now here's Smith. They double him with Bryant. Pass to McLaughlin. With the drive. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Give him 30.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Right side Davis. The shot that time not on target. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. At one point they led by 16. Pass to Allen. Here's McLaughlin. Shoots over Davis. And Bryant pulls it down. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Here's Drexler. 18 points for him. Now Davis. 13 feet out. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Give him 8 points now.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And Bryant pulls it down. They can shave the deficit to single digits right here. Here's Ainge. Allen defending. Ooh, stolen by Allen. In transition. Here come the Bucks. Pass to Smith. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Here's Ainge. Here's Drexler. Covered by Smith. Here's Kersey. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. The shot comes out. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Allen attacking. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
It's good. Give him 20.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Pass to McLaughlin. And here's Smith. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Covered by Bryant. They double it with Bryant. Smith passes to Allen. Now here's Smith. Here's McLaughlin. There's the block. To the wing, right side. Here's Kersey. Here's Robinson. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Here's Milwaukee. 10-point lead. Allen, the pass to Smith. Stolen by Bryant. Here's Kersey. Outside Robinson. Here's Drexler. Got a hand on it. Smith outside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball forward. Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks ending the quarter up 10. And their defense has stood out. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And there's the drive. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
And from Milwaukee, here's Drexler. Williams, no good that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Smith right side. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Drexler. Outside Porter. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Allen. Rebounded by Duckworth. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Dandridge. Pass to Allen. Right at the free throw line. Tipped. Here's Kersey. On the wing, Porter. Allen defending. Porter's shot is off. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen. And the Trailblazers call time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. He stressed the need to protect the ball. He said, quote, "Turnovers are killing us. We can't keep giving away possessions." It's a great way to agitate a coach. Let's send it back to the broadcast table now.
And Allie, thank you for that. And that one's good. Smith's got 10 points here in the second half.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Outside Porter. Here's Drexler. Portland again missing.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Pass to Kersey. Back to Porter. Knocks it loose. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. To the middle. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Pass to Drexler. Shoots over Allen. And it's Drexler missing. Here's Dandridge. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Here's Drexler. Deflected. Now here's Allen. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Robertson. Great D that time from Porter. A challenging stretch for Portland here. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Tries to break his ice. Shoots from the right block. That shot off. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Robertson. Pass to Allen. The floater, got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. The shot's good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Kersey. A shot to stop the drought. Here's Duckworth. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Here's Robertson. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Here's Drexler. Allen defending. Pass to Porter. 5 on the clock. Here's Drexler for 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Porter against Smith. Outside Porter. And he's going for the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Pass to Drexler. The shot, no good. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Here's Robertson. And he drives in. Good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Kersey. Here's Drexler. 17-foot shot on the way. Now here's Allen. Tightly guarded. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Hits both from the stripe. Porter with it. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Here's Robertson. Pass to Dandridge. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Dandridge. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Trailblazers. Now Porter. Pass to Duckworth. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's Robertson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That one goes in. He's got 38. Here's Drexler. To the inside. Here's Duckworth. Soft touch off the glass.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Here's Robertson. He's guarded by Porter. Driving inside. And that one's good. And here are the Trailblazers now. Pass to Drexler. Here's Kersey. Outside Porter. Here's Drexler. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to get it going. And he sinks the layup.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Robertson. Takes it inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
And here's Porter. From the stripe, it's tipped. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And that one's long. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. So Portland ends up going with a new group.
One shot.
Now here's Davis. That shot, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Robertson. Stolen by Davis. Now the Blazers moving it up. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Here's Robertson, covered by Smith. And Smith over to help. Outside, Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Robertson.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Outside Davis. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the fourth quarter. Smith with it. They need this. Smith with the rebound. Now Brown. Up top, Davis. Outside, Brown. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And that one, good.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so here's Portland. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. 11 feet out. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. .26 seconds left to play in the fourth. 3 on the clock. Here's Davis. Smith with the rebound.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. It's a tough day so far.
Up top, Brown. So this one belongs to the Bucks. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.